Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Were you singing along? I bet you were. We've all heard the commercials, probably hundreds of times. We know State Farm's motto, like a good neighbor. But as an insurance provider, are they really there for you? In this video, we'll look closely at an honest State Farm car insurance review from our experts at FreeAdvice.com. Let's start by just talking about what State Farm offers. They offer car insurance, and that's what we're going to talk about today. They also offer many other lines of insurance, life insurance, even health insurance, home insurance, insurance for boats, RVs, ATVs, many lines of insurance for private individuals. They also offer business insurance, and they're even in the banking world. So they have banking options. They have retirement investment opportunities, life insurance, and annuities. So they offer a little bit of everything in the insurance finance world. And customers who choose auto insurance can also choose other of those options, and that may give them the benefit of a discount. So State Farm, one of the largest insurers. Why does it matter if they are a small company or a big company? Well, let me give you a little case study, a little example on why that matters. If you could imagine an insurance company that offers coverage in the state of Kansas and only in the state of Kansas, and they only offer car insurance. Now imagine a tornado blows through there, and that tornado destroys 50% of the cars that small Kansas company insures. That is a devastating loss to that company. They're going to have to pay claims on 50% of their covered vehicles. There probably isn't an insurance company around that could handle paying claims at one time to 50% of its covered vehicles. Now imagine a company like State Farm that offers insurance in all 50 states. Now, if they had 50% of their cars that they covered in Kansas destroyed by that same tornado, that's not 50% of their business. That is maybe 1%, maybe less than 1%. It's just a small fraction of their business. And so they can afford to pay those claims and stay in business because they have such a large and diverse customer base. So having a big company like State Farm insure you can give you some peace of mind financially. And when you look at State Farm's financial stability scores, they are solid. They're positive. Right now, they're good, and their outlook scores are good. And what that means to customers is that they will be able to pay your claims. They will be solvent and pay your claims. It's unlikely that they would go out of business and you would be stuck with a damaged car, a damaged home, with no help available to you. Now let's look at how State Farm rates compare to other insurers. So if you see these comparison charts, you'll see that State Farm is consistently lower than average with their rates. And one thing I want to look at here today is the comparison of teen car insurance rates. Teens are the most expensive age group to insure because they represent the highest risk. Teens represent the highest risk of any age group statistically. They're in more accidents, they cause more accidents, there's more claims filed by people in that age group. And so since insurance premiums are based on risk, teens pay the highest rates. But State Farm has created a program, it's an app. It is a course for teens to complete. And upon completion of that course, they can earn a discount up to 15%. It's called Steer Clear, and it has requirements, driving requirements. It monitors the driving when the teen is driving the vehicle. And upon completion of the course, that's when the teen is eligible for the discount. And teens are also eligible for a good student discount. So that can make a big difference, up to 25% on their premiums. So if a student gets a B average or above, they are eligible for that program. And so when you combine those two discounts together, that's a significant savings for teens and may make the rates more affordable. Now, when you compare rates for credit score by the rates offered by State Farm versus the rates offered by other companies, you will see that while State Farm offers some of the lowest rates to those with good credit scores, they really increase the rates for those with poor credit scores. So if your credit score is not great, State Farm may not be as good for you. They may not offer as competitive rates as some of the other insurance providers. Now, if you are not happy with your current car insurance rates, or you just want to shop around for lower rates, check out our site, FreeAdvice.com, and enter your zip code, and you can get comparison quotes from several sites at once, multiple car insurance quotes. It's easy, it's free. You might as well see how much you could save. And now I'm going on to customer satisfaction. How does State Farm do with that? Well, they do pretty well. You will always find disgruntled customers. If you've driven through a neighborhood that has had a wildfire come through, you may even see signs posted that say, State Farm is not a good neighbor. Those are individual cases. To get a realistic view, you need to look at overall. Overall, State Farm scores well on customer satisfaction surveys. In claim satisfaction surveys, they tend to do better than average across the country, and their complaint ratio is lower than average as well. So while there are some disgruntled customers, for the most part, their customers are pretty happy with the insurance coverage and the claim satisfaction that they have received. So we talked about different kinds of insurance policies that State Farm offers. Now let's dig into auto insurance. And I'm going to tell you some of the auto insurance policies and coverage options that they offer. So first of all, your basic car insurance is liability insurance. That's required by your state to drive legally on the roadways in your state. You need to have liability insurance that at least meets the minimum state requirements. So some states have higher requirements than others, but almost every state has some type of requirements. So State Farm offers liability coverage. They also offer full coverage. Full coverage includes comprehensive coverage, and that will cover damage from storms, vandalism, theft, even hitting a deer, and collision coverage, which, as the name implies, covers damage from collisions. So let's go back to liability insurance. That is considered a third-party coverage. That does not provide the policyholder protection for their own vehicle. It provides protection for a vehicle that they damaged in a crash. Now, comprehensive and collision coverage provide protection for the policyholder's vehicle. Those are your big ones, and State Farm offers all three of those. They also have rideshare insurance. State Farm Insurance offers a rideshare rider on insurance policies that customers have the option of adding to their policy. When a person works for a rideshare company, the rideshare company provides insurance when they are on their way to pick up a customer and when they are transporting that customer. But during the period where a driver is waiting to be connected with a rider, the rideshare company does not provide coverage. State Farm's rideshare rider provides coverage for that period. So it makes sure that their customers have coverage at all points when they are driving for a rideshare service. So that's a good thing that State Farm has, and it's very important for people that drive for rideshare services. Now let's look at some of the discounts State Farm offers. They have a good driver discount, a student away from home discount. So that would be for college students who attend school more than 100 miles away and do not take their car with them. They'll see a significant savings. There's a multi-car discount. So if you have multiple vehicles insured by State Farm, they'll give you a discount. A bundling discount. If you have home and auto insurance from State Farm, you're usually eligible for a discount. That's a really good discount that can save you a lot. And they have a military discount and a good student discount that we had talked about earlier. And they have a Drive Safe and Save discount. And I want to go into that a little bit more. Drive Safe and Save is State Farm's driving habits monitoring program. Now, a lot of the big insurers offer this. You've probably heard of Snapshot, Progressive Snapshot, Allstate, DriveWise. These programs monitor your driving habits, and then customers would want to use the program because hopefully they would get a discount. The problem is some companies will actually charge you higher rates if your driving habits indicate that you have more risky driving behaviors than average. The good thing about State Farm's program is that they say they will not charge you more even if you demonstrate risky driving behaviors. So in a worst case scenario, your rates would stay the same. But if you drive well, your rates should decrease thanks to a discount. So let's just give a quick overview of State Farm. They're a big company. That is a good thing for financial stability. It can give policyholders peace of mind that State Farm will be able to pay their claims because they have such a wide customer base that a claim or a bunch of claims in a localized region won't make them go into bankruptcy. They have a lot of discounts that can help you save a lot. They may not be good, they may not be the best for policyholders with poor credit. They have a lot of different insurance products and financial products that may be worth looking into. And they have good customer service. In general, they are better than average and their complaints are lower than average. So overall, State Farm is a company worth considering if you are in the market for car insurance. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/FreeAdvice, because we have more money saving tips that we want to share. We want to get money back in your wallet by providing ways for you to compare car insurance quotes without making multiple phone calls and taking up your entire day. Head on over to our site, FreeAdvice.com, type your zip code into the search box to get free car insurance quotes today. We cannot wait to hear how much you can save, so let us know.